Hello everybody, this is Milagros. Welcome to Binah Tarot, and I'm going to be doing the tarot scopes for each one of the zodiac signs in regards to love for the month of January. Let's begin. This month I will be doing the Celtic Cross with the Kingdom within Tarot by Juno, Lucina and Sharon ThornFeather. And I am going to be pulling one card for advice from the Oracle of Echoes by Tourian. Scorpio, this is your tarot scope for the month of January. And the first card we have is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is it's a card that might very easily represent a Scorpio or a water sign person. It might be yourself or it might be somebody else from the sign of Cancer, Pisces, even Scorpio itself. It speaks about some situation in which you want to regain emotional balance after a situation that has left you a little bit disappointed in the past. This bad situation, this hard situation is, or at least it feels more present, or at least it feels more, it feels stronger in a way in the past. The influence that it has right now is lighter than it used to be. You're trying to heal. In a way, this has to do with healing too. It has to do with being wise in order to make healthy decisions in regards to emotions. This is crossed by the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is a card. It's a card of communication, and why it comes in this way, like crossing, because there is or there might be some information or some things that you feel that you didn't speak about. Maybe you withheld some things, but the problem here is with words, with communications, with thoughts. So whether although you're trying to gain back that balance, the matter is still in your thoughts. Maybe you feel that there is things that you haven't said to the other person, or maybe you feel that the misunderstanding or the situation in the past was caused by lack of information or the wrong information, or probably just how the information was taken by any of the two parts, by yourself or by the other person. In the top, in the conscious level, we have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is a card that has to do with passion. I would say that it has to do with, it's related in a way to physical contact. In this case, it might be that you are having, or that during this month you are remembering the contact, the chemistry that you used to have with this person. This can mean that the person is back in your life too, because it's a page, so it can represent somebody from a fire sign, such as Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Whether it is somebody new or whether it is the same person, but throughout this month it feels like it's a vivid image in your head. It comes strongly into your mind, and although you are trying to balance that situation, although you're trying maybe to hold yourself, to not be as impulsive as you might have been the previous months, or to restrict yourself in a way, then there is still this kind of energy, there is still this kind of fire around the situation. It doesn't feel, at least to you, that it's totally over. There is like this can even be remaining or leftover energy from something that has arisen in the past. In the foundation, we have the Six of Wands, which is a card related to victory or to pride. So it is another one of the focuses for you during this month. In the foundation, it shows that it is on a subconscious level. On a subconscious level, you want to, probably this situation in the past made you feel like you might have felt humiliated, you might have felt like they wronged you in a way. You might feel that you want to rebuild your trust in yourself, your confidence. There is a part in yourself that even if the things didn't go totally well, feels also that you have tried. Scorpio, I am a Scorpio myself, and I know that we really try to make things work. Although sometimes they seem lost or like a lost cause, we still try. And in the end, that is what helps us sleep well at night, that we know that we have tried, that we have spoken, that we have given the best of ourselves to make that situations work. So on a subconscious level, there is a sense of peace, there is a sense of achievement in a way, whether it is because you are handling the situation well, whether it is because you're trying to get over, to move, because this card has to do with movement, to move away from the situation, or inside the same relationship but moving towards a better place, or a better feeling. In regards to the present, we have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands has to do with established strength. This card has to do with trying to not only make plans, but actually get them to work. So whether it is in regards to emotions, or whether it is in more technical matters, such as work or studies, during this month you are going to be quite busy, quite focused in your plans for the rest of the year, quite focused in starting to get the things moving. Whether it is inside this relationship, then it might be that this month you feel proactive, you feel like doing some action, taking some action. If it is, or if it has to do with maybe getting back to your life, maybe you feel that you have given too much attention to this situation in the past, and for now you want to focus in some projects or some other things, or work, something new maybe in your life, something that you are building, then this is a month in which you will try in a way to keep yourself busy, or you are going to be, or life is going to just make it a little bit difficult for you to just dedicate way too much, at least in the beginning of the month, in the present. In regards to the other side, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is a card of discontent. So whether the other person gives you the impression that they are a little bit arrogant, that they are the kind of people who believe that they deserve everything, they deserve all the attention, they deserve all the understanding, and they might not be as understanding or as attentive as they wish the others to be with them. It also has to do with a card of waiting. So it feels almost as if the other side or the other person is waiting on you to take some action, waiting on you to see probably your reaction. Maybe not the action itself, but there is a sense of passivity from the other side. In this month, you are moving, you are constantly moving, but the other side feels a little bit passive, a little bit stagnant. In a way, like trying to wait, maybe feeling that there is more that they want to see, maybe demanding in a way some more from you, and it is up to you to decide whether you want to dedicate your focus and your attention to that, or if you want to dedicate your focus or your attention to something else. If you're single, then this card has to do with probably the people that you are meeting not being exactly who you want to meet, or the people or the person that you have met might not be as into the situation as you are, or at least he or she might not show it as with as much enthusiasm as you wish. In regards to the unexpected, we have the Kingdom within all, which is a card that has many opportunities, many possibilities within itself, especially when it comes as the unexpected. It pretty much tells you that anything can happen this month. We have the infinite, the infinite symbol inside this card. So there is possibilities for everything. There is possibilities for a spiritual growth. There are situations that you have been through in the past months that during this month you might find that they have some sort of sense, or that you can take some advantage from that situations, that maybe you didn't get exactly what you were intending to get, but that you are going to get some sort of, I don't know if reward is the right word, but that you are getting some sort of lesson or something else that is also going to be useful for you. Maybe for a spiritual growth itself, because this card has to do with spiritual growth. So it is something that will be coming throughout the month, and it's going to be interesting. It also speaks about, as I was telling, if any of the cards mean that anything, absolutely anything can happen, then this is a card for that. It means that there is a vast amount of things and possibilities that can happen, that the situation, according to the decisions that you take, can take many different directions. And the future card is the Eight of Wands, which tells me that, yeah, you are going to be in movement, whether you are going to plan to do a trip, you might be traveling during this month. Whether it is you probably trying to approach this person or this person trying to approach you, it can be as well that, because it's a fire, there is a fire energy, so it might be this person from the fire sign trying to approach you in a way towards the end of the month, middle of the month, towards the end of the month, probably mid-end of January. And probably in an unexpected way, maybe. This card also has to do with impulse, so try not to be extremely impulsive during this month. If you are feeling that you are having a lot of energy, if you feel passionate about something, about beginning something, about boosting this relationship, about getting yourself out there, then this is a good month to do it. Just have in mind that you have to also protect yourself, protect your heart in a way. And we have the Queen of Cups, which is Gaia. She's Gaia. She, in a way, is the mother, the healer. She's the person that tries to be mature emotionally. It is a card that goes and speaks more about going within yourself, nurturing yourself from within. It is not a very out loud card as the Eight of Wands. So the mix of the two cards tell me that you are going to try to find some sort of balance within the passion that you feel and the emotions that you have. If you are thinking to do any artistic project or something that requires creativity, then this is a very good month to do it, because there is a sense of intuition. The Queen of Cups is an intuitive woman. And in the advice, we have intuition. So this is quite interesting to get here, especially next to the Kingdom Within All and the Queen of Cups. This card tells me that during this month especially, it is suggested for you to go and watch the moon. It might seem a little bit irrelevant, but it is actually not. The moon energy connects to the intuition. If you do not have the chance or the opportunity to do it, then it's a month in which you should pay attention to your dreams. You should pay attention to your gut feeling. You should listen to what your intuition is telling you, because there are probably some answers that you are trying to understand or that you are trying to look for that are in a way already known by you, but you just have to reorganize them so that the message can come through more clear. So this is the advice during this month. It's a very interesting month. It is one of the most interesting Januaries that I have seen so far. And I think that you can really, really benefit from this intuition, from trying to not just let yourself be guided by the impulse and the fire, but also by this wisdom that it's so unique to a Scorpio. Like try to hear yourself, try to hear your inner voice, that sometimes you're afraid to do it because you feel that you do it and you can get hurt from that. But what this reading tells is that there is no loss. There is no loss from being yourself and from listening to what your heart needs. This is just a general reading, and you can always check your ascendant, your moon sign and Venus in order to get more information, or you can book a private reading with me by following the links that I am leaving down below. You can have access to my 60-minute reading. It's a 65-minute reading actually during this month. It's an in-depth reading in which we can see further details on specific or general situations. There is also a promo that I launched for this month. It's my 30-minute reading, which costs only $29 instead of $35. This is an offer that is valid during the month of January because of the new year. Also, I launched a new contest, and you only need to share a Facebook post that I'm going to be linking down below as well. And you have to like my Facebook page and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to set the privacy to public so that I can see that you have shared. The contest expires on the 15th of January, and I should be announcing the winner on the 16th or 17th. Also, I made a separate video, and unfortunately I could do it only in Spanish because I was really in a hurry. It was just a live broadcast. And during that broadcast, I was thanking everybody because I hit the 10,000 subscriber mark. And this is only thanks to you and to your support. Besides that, I am also explaining the delay on the yearly tarot scopes of the rest of the signs. I had to go on a trip, so I didn't really have the option to transfer the videos from my memory card to my computer as I was recording them. So when I tried to actually transfer the files, I realized that it was pretty much corrupted. They were corrupted. It was impossible to rebuild the database. So although I tried, eventually I just realized that I will have to re-record them from scratch. They are lengthy videos, so please bear with me because it will take some time. It was from Virgo to Pisces. So besides that, I really hope you have a wonderful new year. I have the best wishes for you. Thank you so much for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, for the comments and the support that you have shown me. And I really hope to see you next month again. Bye bye.